What's up, heathens? We are back again with another reaction video. We're going to be checking out a new song from Beck and Johnny Depp. This isn't necessarily a request. This is something I've been wanting to check out for a while. A few people did mention that he was writing with Beck in a reaction that I did of Hollywood Vampires. So if you're new to the channel, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go and check that one out as well. But I followed closely the case with Depp and Heard, and I'm really happy for the way this turned out for him. But this is a new track that he did, and I'm happy to see him doing music too, because I'm a musician also. I do acting and music, so it's really cool to see one of my favorite actors also be able to jump into music as well, which was his original passion. But this is a song for Miss Hedy Lamarr. And I am familiar with Hedy Lamarr as well, so I'm really curious to see how this track is going to go, for sure. So if you're new here, thank you so much for hanging out. Jump in the comments section, give me your feedback, thumbs up, subscribe would be greatly appreciated. And as always, if you have anything you want me to check out, feel free to drop it in the comments, and I'll try my best to get to it eventually. But let's go ahead and do this.
This is a song for Miss Hedy Lamarr, erased by the same world that made her a star. Spun out of beauty, trapped by its web, she's a perfect cocoon.
Wow.
Her beauty is spectacle, her thoughts too pure. The light of her being, her exotic allure, was torn at the seams for daring to dream. It's so hard to speak when you're
Wow.
scream.
Wow. That whole opening verse was heavy and so true. Like I said, I'm familiar with Hedy Lamarr, and actually my daughter had a project in school where she had to dress up like a historical figure and talk about this person. She was one of the people, like, we went over a few different women that we wanted to work with and she's going to go to school as. We didn't end up going with Hedy Lamarr, but we definitely read about her, and we watched this biography on her as well, and very interesting and a sad story too, but we're going to keep going. I won't talk too much about it.
Is it all what it seems? Feels like a dream, but it's life and it's death. But she came and she ended like baby's breath. I don't believe humans anymore. I don't believe, I can't believe, humans anymore.
Wow. This is such an appropriate song for him too, as he's coming out of what he went through the past 6 or 7 years, Jesus, and then the trial in and of itself. Don't believe in humans anymore. So like, gosh, it's the whole opening verse of the song. It's basically about she was a beautiful woman. She was an actress, but she was beyond that. She was way beyond that. She was an inventor. She was intelligent. She was an intelligent woman. And back in her day, women weren't allowed to be in that place. She helped invent she helped design the frequency hopping invention that helped out during World War II, and eventually was the basis for Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Like, she's a brilliant woman. But none of that was even heard of until I think it was like the 80s. And like she was really passionate about this, about wanting to help out with that. But instead of letting her use her brains, they wanted her to keep making movies. And I think that was like a charity event where they wanted her to just dress up pretty and have men pay to kiss her, which is really fucked up. But that's how she wanted to support the soldiers in any way that she possibly could, and that's all that she was allowed to do. And that's what he means by she was frozen on the screen. And it's wild how like beautiful and talented a woman can be, but also have the brains that she has, and then just not be allowed to use that. And I feel like that also can relate to him too, because Johnny Depp never even wanted to be an actor. Like, he's a musician, and he just landed in acting because he needed money, and that's the way they pushed him. And the crazy thing and really admirable thing is that, like, for the longest time he felt that he would be betraying music if he were to go back to it, because he didn't earn his spot in music by being a musician. It would have been because of his status as a celebrity or an actor that he achieved somewhere else. But I'm glad he got past that, and I'm glad he's making music again. And I'm sorry I'm being long-winded. Let's get back into this song.
Shameful, shameless, painful, painless. This song's for you, Miss Hedy Lamarr. How bright your light, those lost white nights so long ago, so far away. Feels like a dream or a cosmic fiasco. I don't believe,
Wow.
I don't believe in humans anymore. I don't believe, I can't believe, I won't believe in humans anymore, not anymore.
He's got such a nice voice too. The first time I heard Johnny sing was in Sweeney Todd, and whenever that was advertised, I was like, wow, how is this going to work out? Because I've seen him play so many different characters, and I had read that he was in a rock band, but to be able to finally hear him sing, like, after all these years of, like, your original passion was to be a singer and guitarist for a band, and then, like, decades go by, and now you're finally getting to have the world listen to you sing. That's got to be crazy. And again, I feel like this relates to not just Hedy Lamarr. I think she's like the poster child for it. I don't. But it's overall how I think celebrities are treated by the business or the industry. Like and I think Elvis is another example. Like, he wanted, and Johnny Cash, they all had their own vision of what they wanted to do with their talent. Whether it was like gospel music or being in serious films, but the industry, like, they'll chew you up and fucking spit you out, and they'll use you and make all the money they can off you and just leave you in the fucking shit, dude. And I think that's what a lot of this is about. It's the business just fucking you over and just using you for the most profitable way possible. And then you have people, and I think that this, what he's talking about when he says, I don't believe in humans anymore. I think Johnny Depp appreciates his fans and all their support and everything. But at the same time, and this is just my opinion, I could be totally wrong, totally got this wrong, but like, we encourage it. Anytime we see somebody, like a celebrity, step out and do something different, or if they have an opinion about something, a lot of people are like, you just need to stick to acting. It's just like, bro, people are more than what. People can be more than just one thing, and it's such a simple-minded or a simple-minded approach to take to just simplify a human being or box them into whatever, you know what I mean? I'm not saying the words that are in my brain. They're not coming out the way that I'm thinking it, but you know what I mean. It's such a great song so far. And again, sorry for being long-winded, but you know what? I hope you watched it before you came here. I know this is the second time I've interrupted Mr. Beck, so...
A thief is a thief. Who's gonna stand up to give you relief of all dispossessed? It's so hard to digest. You no right to sit down if you're nobody's guest.
Such a good song. Such a good song. That was a beautiful song for sure. And I think they put out a whole album. Yes, they put out an album. I think the name of it is 18. I'm going to definitely have to check this out. This is the first time I listened to anything off the album. I'd read about it for a while and I wanted to react to it. I'm glad I finally did. I've gotten behind on so many reactions. This is one reaction that I did for me. I hope you're cool with that. If not, too bad. Because this is such a great song. But yeah, that's my opinion of the whole song. Talented woman, brilliant woman. And I think that goes for a lot of celebrities. But like I said, I think I know Johnny's a fan of the classic films. And I think she was probably she had to have been one of his favorites from to write a song for her. And I'm sure he related to the story as well. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Jump in the comments section. Drop some feedback for me. If you want to see something else by these guys or in general, drop it in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you. Thumbs up, subscribe would be greatly appreciated, guys. Give me something to do. I'll see you guys on the next reaction. Take care.